Hello, my name is Bernardo Laura from BlownAwayFitness. I want to talk today about why I feel that the floor press is better than the bench press. Si quieren ver este video en español, chequen el enlace en la descripción. I want to show you two videos where you see some people actually tear their pectoral muscles. The first video I want to show you is from Scott Herman Fitness.
Nice. Nice. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit.
Are you okay? I heard a pop.
So did I. Something tore. Torn pec. Yep. So our coach thinks that it's the tendon in his pec. He doesn't think it's actually a muscle tear. He thinks it's the connecting tendon on the side of his pec. So in the scheme of things, that's good news. If it was a muscle tear, a complete pec muscle tear, he would have an issue and he would never lift another weight again. But because it's a tendon, it's operable and the recovery is not too long.
Obviously, you can hear the popping sound of that tendon when it dislocated itself from the pectoral muscle. But I want you to notice at what point this accident occurred. First of all, look at where the elbow is in relation to the shoulder and the rest of the body. It is obviously underneath the shoulder and the center of the body, placing the pectoral muscle in a stretched position. So the obvious question is, what is supporting the weight during this stretched position? The arm is connected to the pectoral muscle via the junction of muscle and tendon that connects the pectoralis major to the humerus bone of the arm. Needless to say, this is the small area that was pretty much taking the brunt of that 275 pounds that this guy was lifting. But it's important to note that these injuries are rare and that they usually affect healthy individuals. But these injuries happen as a result from violent, eccentric contraction of the muscle, such as the bench press we just finished seeing. So the other thing that I want you to notice is the actual positioning of the elbows when he's doing the exercise. So, for example, he'll come over here and he'll start, obviously bringing the bar down, but check out where the elbows are. The elbows are all the way flared out this way. What you want to do is you want to maintain the elbows as close to the center of your body as possible. So if you could keep it as close to 45 degrees, that would be ideal, and it gives actually a much more natural movement in the body. The problem is natural movement of the exercise. So now I want to show you the difference between the bench press and the floor chest press, the barbell chest press. So basically, from the floor, you can go ahead and crawl underneath the bar. And, I'm a pretty thin guy, so if you have any problems crawling underneath this, you can just lift this up. And basically, you plant your elbows on the floor. I'm pretty sure you guys know how to do this already. And you just give it a quick lift with your hips into a bridge. And here you're ready to start. That's a little too wide. And here you're ready to start the exercise, and then you just press up. And one of the things you still want to maintain is that, angle when you're doing the exercise, that like 45-degree angle with your elbows. You still don't want to flare out this way. This is not good. So you want to actually keep it close to your body here. And you see, especially when doing a heavy press, one of the disadvantages of doing a bench press is that you need a spot. But as you can see, you don't necessarily need somebody spotting you here, because there is never any danger of you not being able to lift the weight and not being able to get out of here. Because if once you get stuck and you do your last rep, you can't lift it up anymore. All you have to do is just kind of lift up your hips again and just kind of bring it down. Or if you need to, just let it crash down. But you see, one of the great things about this is that there's no danger of you tearing a pec muscle here, because it stops before you put that strain on your pectoral muscle or on the tendon that's connecting your pectoral muscle to your arm. So there's no danger of you ripping anything here, and this is actually a really great relief for those of us that want to actually lift heavy weight. So You can also run the same risk when doing dumbbell bench presses. Check take a look at this video just so that you can see.
Right when you come down, to push you up.
Yep.
Go ahead.
A1. 2. Go. I just broke. I just tore a muscle. Oh, fuck, dude. I heard a rip. That's not good. Dude.
All right, so let's kind of go over what just happened, right? So the first thing that you'll notice that he does is he takes he lifts up the dumbbells, which by the way are extremely heavy. He's only able to do maybe about 2 or 3 reps with 150-pound dumbbells. So anyway, the first thing he does is that he lifts them up and he puts them in this position here. Now folks, this is an unnatural position, and I'll tell you why. Because listen, if you just naturally lift your arms up, you'll notice that your hands are at a neutral position. You don't lift up your hands in this manner. This is unnatural. But you see, because he's built this bad habit of bench pressing like this constantly, that's how he does his dumbbell presses. The best way to do your dumbbell presses is to keep a somewhat neutral type of grip. That way, you're able to, when you bring the dumbbells down, you're able to keep your elbows a lot closer to your body. When you hold the dumbbells this way, then your elbows naturally are going to flare out. And that obviously put way too much strain on his pectoral muscle here, and that's why he tore it. So here, neutral grip, much better, and a lot safer. So now I want to show you the difference when you're doing the dumbbell presses on the floor. So obviously, okay, so I've got 2 75-pound dumbbells. I don't have anything heavier here, but this is my own body weight. Together it's 150 pounds, and I'm 150 pounds, so this is a pretty decent weight, right, to demonstrate this. I've done this with heavier dumbbells. But what you want to do here is obviously you want to position the dumbbells close to your body. And then you just want to take one dumbbell and kind of lean it onto your hip, and you're just going to do a quick bridge to lift this dumbbell up and put it in position. So you're going to go like this, lift it up, there. Now this one is ready to go. Now you can do the same thing with this dumbbell here. Put it on your hip, give it a quick lift, and that's it. You're in position now to start doing the exercise. And the good thing about this is that your elbows are close to your body, in a very neutral position, very safe position. You can even open them up a little bit if you have to. And you can just start doing the exercise from here. Now the great advantage here is that you don't need anybody to spot you, because if you are here and you can't make it any further and you're, it's just gonna go down this way, and you could just stay here all the time. There's no risk of you tearing a pectoral muscle. There's no risk of you having to slam this down and possibly pulling something, because it stops right here. So once you're done, all you have to do is just kind of slowly bring it down, and that's it. Piece of cake.
So anyway, a few final comments. I talk from experience. A long time ago, I was doing a really heavy bench press, and obviously my form was off and my shoulders were flared out too much, and as a result I ended up hurting my shoulder, and I ended up needing to get surgery on it. So what I learned from there is that from that experience, I wanted to learn how to do exercises properly and safely, but more importantly, I would like to show others how to do exercises that are safe, and that way those exercises become sustainable and one can do it for the rest of your life. The other thing is that there are some people that are not going to agree with me. There are some people who say, no, wait a minute. The bench press is much better exercise than the floor press. The floor press just limits your range of motion. And that's okay. You see, the thing is that you need to investigate and find out what works best for you according to your goals. And besides that, from my experience, the range of motion from here to here is just not enough to make a big difference in your
muscular development. So I hope that you've been able to find some information that is useful. As we get older, one of the most important things is to stay safe. And even though I still want to try to lift heavy, I still want to try to push harder, I don't want to hurt myself. And these are some of the things that we can do to minimize injury while we're exercising. As you know, it's very easy to get discouraged, especially when you have an injury. So do what's best for you. Don't try to do what everyone else is doing. Just do whatever benefits you the most. Thank you. God bless. Have a good one.